এটা কি ক্যাটাগরি রিলেটেড না? হ্যাঁ, এটা কি ক্যাটাগরি রিলেটেড না? এটাই ক্যাটাগরি। Yes.
And your Lordship Malik kindly consider the first page. This is a relating to Malad A category scale of pay. Where is Lordship was Malad the coordinate bench. Malad observe that since it's a category, Malad the first page, your Lordship Malad. Thereafter the Malad the court has Malad gone into the merit of the case, and Malad ultimately Malad give him the relief. So far the petitioner number 1 is concerned. And the first page, Malad, it is observed that the writ petition is not maintainable so far the other is concerned. To rest. There are other also Malad orders, Malad. We have not Malad that. This is only Malad purely a category scale.
Unreported.
এটা unreported এই এটা কপি দাও তো এটাই দিয়েছে। এটা কপি দাও। Kindly see the first page, my lord. Since the schools are different, separate cause of action due to different dates are different, appointment dates, joining dates. And the dates are important, so far the A category is concerned.
Now, my lord, kindly take the latest division bench judgment. Referring to the Honorable Supreme Court judgments, this order has been passed on 17th of July 2025. 1. Appointment. কমপ্লিট করতে পারবে তো এলিজিবল হ্যাঁ কমপ্লিট হয়েছে ও আচ্ছা ট্রেনিং কমপ্লিট হয়ে গেছে Now, what happens? Now, my lord, kindly take this. This is Walilur. Walilur is on A category scale of pay, where multiple petitioners, 38 petitioners, if I am not wrong, 38 petitioners went before the Honorable Division Bench, where Walilur copy the Walilur, where it has been allowed. Was not restrained on that ground.
That was upside.
দাদা প্লিজ আমি একটু বলে নি তুমি বলো না আমি তো ডিস্টার্ব করে তোমায় বলো বলে নি একটু তুমি বলো না দাদা আমি তো রিবার্টাল করছি এটা Yes. Now, my lord, so far my learned friend has submitted the Honorable Single Bench's order in Subroto Saha matter. My lord, going by the division bench orders, so this is binding up above the Honorable Single Bench 1. Secondly, my lord, this order, kindly take the first paragraph. It is regarding, since petitioners are claiming a category scale of pay being teachers of different primary schools, it is regarding claiming of a category school. In this case, they did not get a category. In my case, I've already got the K category. Only the date is to be decided whether I'll be getting from that day or from the date of joining, which is to be solely decided by the Commissioner of School Education.
Okay.
So therefore, my lord, this is distinguishable on the ground that two honorable division benches order, one specifically of A category, has allowed multiple writ petitions. Secondly, honorable former Chief Justice's order is there where it has categorically been said it can be done if you have paid the court fees. And lastly, this order is distinguishable on the ground, my lord. What my learned friend has submitted that different schools, different date has to be ascertained. Yes, for what? For considering whether they will be getting from what date, which school, from which date they have joined. But in my case, it is not the case. I've already got it, but from the date of joining. That is why I have come, my lord. And my lord kindly appreciates the administrative difficulties. If I come up separately in several petitions, my lord, that is my submission.
My lord, the writ petition, my lord, kindly consider the averment of the writ petition because it is very distinctive in nature. If my lord will consider from paragraph 2 onwards, they started with the thing that it is the petitioner's state. Thereafter, it comes down to petitioner, only one petitioner.
No, my lord, that is maybe typographical error. That
Every,
may not
every paragraph, it cannot be.
no paragraph.
In every paragraph, kindly see the
This is-
situation.
So technical, hyper technicality.
My lord, in-
Send it to the authority for
I'm
consideration.
leaving to your lordship. I'm leaving to your lordship. And there is no averment with why they have been appointed.
The petition is taken on record.
সব কোটাতে
By the present writ petition, the petitioner
পাঁচে রয়েছে,
seeks for
তিনে আছে, চারে আছে।
কোথায় আছে কি বলছো দেখো
দেখো।
এই তো পিটিশনার স্টেট।
আরে বাবা, তারপর petitioner had
তো এটা এটা পড়বে না
grant
বাবা,
of
তারপর
the category of
তুমি পরের paragraph-এ তুমি
scale
বলবে
of
না।
pay
পিটিশনার
তুমি একবার বলে দিচ্ছ তবে আবার নিচে
date of
নামিয়ে
the
আসছো।
joining
ভাই একটুখানি
as trained teacher candidates.
তো জানো
The
না
petitioner contends that they are
তারপরে তো তুমি সেকেন্ড তুমি তো কনসাসলি
assistant teachers in different schools. This council is same. Council is same.
CPSC সেম, DPSC
Under District Primary School Council, Malda.
Malda has
The
no role.
petitioners have been granted A category scale of pay
Huh.
from 1st July 2019. The petitioners made separate representations before which authority?
Commissioner of School Education.
Commissioner of
Case
School
number 2.
Education, which is collectively Annexure P6, seeking A category scale of pay from the date of their joining. However, the same said representations are still pending consideration, hence this writ petition. Mr. Shubhro Lahiri, Shubhro Prakash Lahiri, learned advocate for the petitioners, submit that the representations of the petitioners be relegated to the respondent number 2 for due consideration. Mr. Ratul Biswas, learned advocate appearing for West Bengal Board of Primary Education,
Kindly
Sub-
records my submission.
submit that
Kindly records my submission in the identical issue. It has already been allowed in Khokon Dash's case. My lord,
Sir,
Commissioner sir.
let Mr. Biswas first make his submissions, then
Very-
you, I will record it as a way of reply.
Very
Mr. Biswas, learned advocate appearing for West Bengal Board of Primary Education, submits that the petitioners ought to have filed separate writ petitions in order to vouch their prayer for grant of A category scale of pay. To buttress his contention, he relies on the decision coordinate bench of this court, decision of coordinate bench of this court passed in Minal Kanti Das and others versus State of West Bengal and others reported in 2010 SCC online Calcutta 788 as well as and Subroto Saha and others versus State of West Bengal and others WPA 7192 of 2025. Mr. Abhishek Prasad, learned advocate for DPSC Malda, also submits in the similar fashion.
Hmm.
In reply, Mr. Laidi, learned advocate for the petitioner, submits that the writ petition is very much maintainable by the petitioners jointly, since all of them have been granted a category scale of pay. In support of his contention, he relies on MAT 2188 of 2024, Sukhen Mondol and others versus State of West Bengal, and
34 তো এটা।
Waliur Rahman and others versus State of West Bengal and others, MAT 1038 of 2024.
বলতে যে স্টেট তো আসলে ম্যাটারে স্টেট কেউ প্রায় দিয়ে হ্যাঁ দিয়ে দেবে না
উগ্রতটা মনে হয় এ দিয়েছে। Kokon Das has been referred by you.
Yes, my lord, I have referred. Kokon Das. Pursuant to the order, previous order.
And Kokon Das versus State of West Bengal and others, WP 13023 of 2025. Having heard the learned advocate for the respective parties, it is found that 58 petitioners have filed the present writ petition seeking for grant of A category scale of pay from the date of their joining. All the petitioners have been
58
granted A category of scale from 1st July 2019. The petitioners have made separate representations before the authority concerned for redressal of their grievance, Annexure P6. In Sukhen Mondol and others, Sukhen Mondol Supra, the Honorable Division Bench, headed by the Honorable Chief Justice, observed as follows, para 2. In Waliur Rahman versus and others versus State of West Bengal and others, Waliur Rahman Supra, it is found that the petitioners who were appellant before the division bench also claimed A category scale of pay, and the state appeal was entertained by the Honorable Division Bench.
না না আমার কাছে নেই না আমার কাছে নেই
Bearing in mind the
এটা
aforesaid,
মুর্শিদাবাদ দিয়ে
since all the petitioners are claiming A category scale of pay, this court is of the view that the present writ petition is maintainable. Accordingly, the writ petition is disposed of, directing respondent number 2, Commissioner of School Education, to dispose of the representations of the petitioners collectively Annexure P6 separately by a reasoned order in accordance with law upon notice to the petitioner within a period of 12 weeks from date of communication of this order. Disposed of.
Grateful, my lord. My lord, a reasoned order to be filed, hearing may be given to us, my lord.
Upon notice.
Grateful, much obliged to your lordship.
কমিশনারকে ইয়ে
Much
করতে
obliged.
নাম দিয়ে
The next matter is also similar.
For the statement.
Next matter is
Next matter,
35.
the extension matter.
No, 35 similar matter. 34.
Next week. Next week.
6th February. কবে হবে?
এটা দাও, extension এটা দিও।
Milord, in 52, my lord.
রেখে দাও ওটা এ করে দিয়ে
My lord, the next matter will be on 6th of February, A category. 35 on 6th of February.
কবে আসছে এই ক্যাটাগরি?
6th of February.
কিছু আছে তো?
35 6th of February.
Milord, In this matter, my lord, I am for the District Primary School Council, Jhargram. On the last occasion, my lord was pleased to
Affidavit in
directly file the opposition.
filed by the
My opposition.
District Primary School Council.
Malad, for
Jharkhand is taken
extension,
on
I was
officer.
checking for extension for reply.
বলবে আগে এটা ফাইল করে নি।
Mr. Ikramul Bari, learned senior advocate, appearing for the petitioner, seeks extension of time to file affidavit in reply. Let such affidavit in reply be filed within a period of 2 weeks.
My lord, kindly, my lord, one thing, my
Mr.
lord.
Bari, learned senior
No.
advocate for the petitioner, also seeks for extension of the interim order granted earlier on 3rd October 2025. In view of such submission, interim order granted on 3rd October 20 extended till the end of March 2026. Please this matter. 25th.
My lord, only one thing, my lord. I am filing, my lord, one affidavit in opposition and one, my lord, report. It was called earlier by the honorable, by this honorable.
It a report about-
Kindly note it along with the report, my lord. Report also I have given to my learned senior friend. The copy has already been served.
Within 2 weeks, exception if any, within such period, that is 2 weeks. Mr. Bari, if you require to file any exception to the report, you
Yes, yes,
that
Yeah.
that liberty has been granted.
grateful, extremely grateful.
আজকে দুটোই দিয়েছি, affidavit in opposition আর report in the form of affidavit. চল।
ঠিক আছে?
Malad, I am appearing on
Yeah.
behalf of the DPSC Malad,
Yeah.
matter already under process Malad, A category is already petitioner get A category.
Afterwards,
After-
original side matters in here.
Deeply obliged.
Original side হবে।
Original side.
I believe after original side, Lordship will not take up the appellate.
It will 3 to 3:30 is original side.
Yes, madam. So then, that's
If it continues 4:30, then you will get your.
grateful, ma'am.
One, Malad, one item number 57, Malad. Malad,
Talk original side.
In item number 1, I am for the petitioner, your lordship.
Yes.
This is a contempt application, violation of an order dated 15th of January passed by your lordship, wherein the state respondents were directed to pay the principal amount along with interest at the rate of 8%, your lordship.
original side. I am for the
My learned friend has
Contempt.
filed the affidavit in opposition out of time, but although my affidavit is ready, I am filing the affidavit in reply before your lordship, and I also serve the copy of the affidavit in reply in 2 matters. I am served for the judge.
Kake.
Furitosh Zaki.
Oh, Malad, I did not get a copy. He has served on the office of the AOR. I did not get a copy, Malad. I'll collect it.
Affidavit in opposition, your file.
Yes. And did that. Well, I have served upon him. I'll file. Just now.
The reply.
এক্সট্রা কপি হবে
Reply. ওটা?
না না যদি থাকে
এগুলো তো reply. কিসের reply? ওটা? দুটো কপি।
এফিডেভিট ইন অপোজিশনটা ফাইল করব না কোর্টে হ্যাঁ দুটো রিপ্লাই আছে বলা
Because one is the contempt petition,
হ্যাঁ।
I have filed an
violation of the order of 15th of January, and thereafter we have filed another application in that contempt petition, which is IAGA number 1 of 2025. That is with regard
Malad,
to
I have
petitioner-
filed my opposition to the contempt application to the GA.
Okay.
To that he has filed his.
reply to both.
Malad, I'm filing it just in court. এইটা একটা আরেকটা দিচ্ছি
আচ্ছা।
আমার
Affidavit in opposition to the contempt application
Lordship, I am also led by Mrs. Manati,
Filed
who
by-
is appearing
filed
virtually.
by the alleged contemner is taken on record. Affidavit in reply, paragraph, affidavit in reply to the aforesaid affidavit in opposition filed by the applicant is also taken on record. Next, affidavit in opposition to the GA 1 of 2025 filed by the alleged contemner is taken to the GA 1 or reply to same of it. Reply to the aforesaid affidavit of taken on record. Your oppositions?
Opposition, I have filed, have served. He has filed his reply.
The copies have been exchanged between the parties.
My copy, my lord, he has given to the office of the AOR. I did not get it. I'll collect it today or day after.
I record that it has been exchanged. No problem.
Yes, yes.
Yes. So we start with I.
No, my lord, I did not get a copy of the reply. Well, fix some other date for final hearing.
On the joint prayer of the parties. Follow.
I'm very good. Appearance টা দে।
এখানে কেউ ঢুকবে না এই একটাই থাকবে শুনবো কিছু
হাইকোর্টের ক্যালেন্ডারটা বের কর না ওখানে আছে
হয়ে গেল আমি 13th
ফেব্রুয়ারি করি
হ্যাঁ কারেক্ট কারেক্ট
না না ফার্স্ট দুটো উইকে করা যাবে না ব্যাকটা পাচ্ছি
13 তারিখে তুমি একটা রেখে দাও ইলেকশন পিটিশন রেখে দাও এটা 20th রেখে দাও 20th February
20th grateful
20.
20
Grateful, Your Lordship.
Yes.
I'm for the respondent. I am for the respondent.
You have completed.
Yeah, man. Our argument is complete, madam. In the last occasion, it has been completed.
Mr. Shona Bhattacharya had been addressing on their Melody. The admitted facts
Yes.
Melody, the admitted facts are firstly that in a partition suit, one of the suit properties was directed to be sold by a receiver through public auction. It is also admitted that the auction was duly conducted. I emerged as the highest bidder and consideration paid and the suit was confirmed in my favor and the deed was executed. My lord, therefore, title by operation of law vested in me. As far as that property was concerned, none of the parties to the suit had any further right, title and interest in that property. Then, in suppression of the earlier order, the same property was again sold. My lord has compared the two schedules. My lord has found, and Mr. Bhattacharya has not even argued that it is a separate property.
Yes.
The basic point that Mr. Bhattacharya has said is that no relief can be given to me in this suit. I should file a separate suit for cancellation of his deed. That's his basic point. But I would say that I'll just formalize my points first. Neither is a separate suit required, nor is it maintainable. I would say that it is settled law that fraud vitiates all judicial acts. And a court always has inherent power to recall or set aside its own orders, especially if fraud has been committed upon. One judgment on this point I will cite before Satyam Fibers. In any case, under section 151, the court has the inherent power to undo its own process. If it has found that there's been travesty of justice, there's been suppression.
Yes.
My lord, once the first sale took place, my lord will also keep in mind here that the acts of a receiver are the acts of the court itself. I will cite two judgments to that effect also. And a sale by a receiver appointed by the court is a judicial act binding on all the parties to the litigation. The parties here cannot say that they were unaware of the first sale.
Yes.
The first sale was a court sale. It was ordered by the court in a pending partition suit. It was conducted by the receiver. It was pursuant to a judicial order. It was completed by public auction. And it binds all the parties to the suit and vests the title in me. The latest deed was obtained after suppression of the earlier court-ordered sale. It was made during the pendency of the same suit and concerned the self-same property. Again, I don't think Mr. Bhattacharya is disputing that it is the same property which is the subject matter of both conveyances. He has not argued that it is not. Can I take it? What? Or are you saying it's a separate property?
I argued on the maintainability. First, maintainability has to be seen. Thereafter, this property or separate property will be first. My arguments were based mostly on the point of maintainability, whether in these proceedings this fact can be looked into.
That's what I said. I mean, but is my lord
getting different property? That is a matter of evidence that I say that cannot be decided in this application. That is a subject matter of adjudication, taking evidence that has to be done. My points were preliminary on the point of maintainability itself.
My lord, are we addressing only on the point of maintainability? I thought it was the application which was being heard. If he says I'm only on the point of maintainability, then I will stick to only maintainability. But I thought Mr. Bhattacharya has come in later. His predecessors in officers' council did not restrict the arguments to that.
Ultimately, I completed.
Yeah, you completed it. But then are you saying now that whatever has happened, the submissions made on your behalf before are to be given a go-by to? I mean, he has to take a call. He has to take a call. He is not present, but he is appearing on behalf of somebody. He has appeared only on the last two occasions. I mean, is he saying that the arguments made on behalf of his client prior thereto are given up? Because they did not restrict their submissions only to maintainability and want another hearing after that. If he wants to address on merits, also let him do that. But then it was never argued and this court never held that we are going to hear piecemeal. First, I'm going to hear only on maintainability. Once we decide that, then we are going to go into this. Let him elect, because his predecessors in officers' council never did that, and they were arguing the whole matter. If he wants to,
let my learned friend Millard address your lordship on the point of maintainability. Millard, this was not known to me. Yes, this is my shortcomings. Millard, this happens due to regular change of councils. Millard, this happens. Millard, let my learned friend address your lordship on the maintainability. If I'll take instruction, if I am instructed,
but his affidavit in opposition is not restricted to maintainability.
If to address your lordship on that point also, I will come up.
Are we again going to come up? How many times will we keep coming?
Very well. Let him address on the point of maintainability.
Affidavit in opposition to the.
Let him address on the point of maintainability.
Has he not gone into the merits and just taken the point of? He can't resile from previous arguments.
আমরা জিয়ে কত নম্বর শুনছি এটা? 54 দুটো কেন?
He has also failed to.
Priya Mehta. Okay, fine. Here's the Priya Mehta.
My lord, could find two affidavits of opposition from them. One, the affirmation was incorrect, so that was they were asked to file it again. It's basically identical.
So which one is to be taken now?
The second
subsequent
one.
one. 9 February.
My lord.
9 February is the subsequent one.
Very well. My lord.
ठीक है.
9th February of
24.
24, yeah. The earlier one was in 2022. Yes. He dealt with the entire case.
Is there any denial to the fact that these two properties are not similar?
He has never argued it. In that case, let him show. My lord was hearing us. My lord has heard us. I have demonstrated that the schedules are the same.
Okay.
North, south, east, west, everything is the same, except one says 6 katas, one says 5 katas and something, because it was never physically measured. My lord satisfied myself that it was the same. I will show it again. If he says he's not going to argue any further.
Mr. Chaudhary, you can just indicate the paragraphs from which there can be a implication, if not direct denial, is the implication that these two properties are separate. I
That-
find that these two properties are separate. Otherwise, this is no point.
That is his argument, that they are separate. I'm saying it's the same property. My property is being sold
Argue
again.
that since you say that he has argued on the point of maintainability,
Yes. No,
Without
he's saying he's argued only maintain.
without getting into the fact that whether this property is similar or dissimilar. Correct. Now, from the affidavit in opposition, is there any implication that he has denied that these two properties are separate?
That they are?
Separate. No, if no case has been made out in the opposition that they are separate,
Let him say, I mean, then that is his case. কতগুলো ফাইল করেছিলেন? My paragraph 11. He's saying, I have purchased a land measuring 1 kata 40 stacks, forming part of 72. Huh? Minor will straight come to paragraph 19. He says it directly. And that's why he says I shouldn't entertain. I say that the statement being the paragraphs and from records will clearly establish that the answering deponent is the owner of a separate plot of land, and therefore this honorable court should not entertain the prayer of the intervener for declaring the deed of conveyance raised in favor of the spring and other. Then let me say.
But kindly comes to page 8, para K.
Yes.
That it would be clearly established from
Range
the
K, 9K.
K, 8. Opposition.
K to 8,
8, 8, 8.
8 to 8. Sorry, 8. 8 to K nahi. 8 to J আছে। দেখো আগেরটা বোধ হয় এটা তো কবে অফার্ম নাম দেখো তো হতে পারে এতগুলো ফাইল করে তোরা
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ 19th
ওটা
February
2024 আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে বলে যাও একই হবে
হবে
একই ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ আগে
in that premises the answering deponent in is premises number 72P in ward number 20 of district. The applicant intervener claimed that they are owner of 6 katas land and in the present case of the answering deponent is the owner of 5 katas 7 chitaks of land. Therefore, the area of land is completely different and does not tally.
I agreed. But the Johod is the same.
Kindly see the two things. Page 53.
Very well, let him do it.
Page 52. The schedule in the application, the deed. The deed starts, my lord, from page 26.
My deed.
26.
My deed, huh? Schedule is at page 53.
Yes.
And my lord will see the map at page 55. Page 29 of 30.
And your purchase deed?
Yes, kindly see, my lord, two things. First, my lord, schedule starts, my lord, all that piece and parcel of Morari, Mokarari. Said, 53, 52. An area of 6 katha of more or less estate being part of 72, then something was there which is scribbled out. And scribbled out. Bonobihari lane in town of Howrah district such and such, such and such. Then on the south, my lord, 72 by 2 by 2. By was then stricken out, whether it is 72 by 22, that is also a matter of evidence. Now, my lord, kindly takes up yes, kindly takes up, my lord, their deed plan at page 55. Kindly see 72, kindly compares with page 53 and 55. Page 53 says on the south 72 by 22, Bonobihari was Ren, Howrah 1, belonging to Srimati Asha Pattonaik. Then my lord kindly comes to their map at page 55. Kindly see at the bottom, holding number 72, after that square, holding number 72/2. Then 22 is vanish plot of Asha Pattonaik.
Set to 22/22.
আমি তো দেখতে পাচ্ছি না
এই
এই তো সার্ভিস কপি তো অ্যাটলিস্ট নেই
দেখো
কোথায়
এই তো 72/22
ওটা তো ব্র্যাকেট
কোথায়
এই তো 72/2 not 22 এটা এখানে 22 টা কোথায় লেখা আছে ইনস্ট্রাকশন নেই
My lord, they've taken inspection of the original also. His previous advocate record took it, that's also recorded in the order. Yes. He was not there, but the inspection was taken. All this.
72/22 is
Yes, exactly. My lord, we see on also on the top, it was written by mistake. In the schedule at page 53, 72/2/2. Then the by was cut out. 72/22 in the original. My lord, see on the south, 72/22 at page 53. Take it.
My lord would kind enough
Original is
to,
also here.
yes, my lord would kind enough to come to my lord the supplementary affidavit, my lord, in terms of the order dated 14th March 2024.
Date bolo.
Supplementary affidavit, 22nd April 2024. Now, my lord would kind, there is a certified copy. Kindly see page 25, their deed plan only. Kindly see at the bottom, holding number 72/2, plot of Asha Pattonaik. 22 is gone.
What? It was page 25. No, it had a planning. I've got the original here, the registered copy.
Now, my lord, kindly let us, my lord, go back to, my lord, the application. My lord, at page 80. This is the deed executed by the special officer in favor of Sanjay Mehta. Page 80 of the application.
The second purchase.
Yes. Kindly comes to, my lord, schedule at page 100. Kindly see all that Bastu land measuring about 5 kata, 1 chitak, 40. Here, my lord, measurement is not the same, more or less temporary structure with corrugated roof covering about 2000 feet, more or less thereon in RS plot number 76, Khotiar number 16, sheet number 38 under Howrah Municipal Corporation, what jail number 22, such and such. Yes, premises number, then 72 bracket P comes. 72P comes. Therefore, my lord, these are the matters, my lord, which has to be, my lord, dealt with, my lord, in evidence after calling the registrar in to produce the original volume copy, which is not possible, my lord.
The original is here. This is the best evidence, not the certified. The original is here.
The certified copy says something else.
Certified, that is not the certified copy. That is something. Therefore, he took inspection of the original and is recorded. Very well. হয়ে গেছে?
হ্যাঁ, আমি তো maintainability main.
আচ্ছা, মেন নয়, আর তার থেকে কিছু হয়ে গেছে তো? বাস ঠিক আছে। Very well, I'll demonstrate once again how it's the same. My lord will, other than the area, my lord remembers this is Basti land, full of structures. It was never measured. It was done on the basis of estimation. One says 5.5 katas, one says 6 katas. But the Chohuddi, I will again take you, is identical. My lord will take it once again. There's no dispute on this. My lord will take 100 together with page 53. My lord will take 53. And
53
100.
of the application.
Yes, both from my application. I have come forward with both.
'53.
My lord will see on the south.
Yes.
My lord, on the south, my lord sees 72 by 22. Well, it is not by 2 by 2. That has been cut out. I've also, the original is here, it is cut out. It is 72 by 22, Bon Bahari Dos Road, on the south. My lord sees now page 100. On the south, by 72 by 22, Bon Bahari Dos. My lord, now sees in this one, my lord 72 on the next is on the north by common passage 12 feet, and my lord sees the other one 12 feet passage belongs
12 feet.
12 feet, 12 feet. On the west, my lord, remember, belonging to the vendors. 12 feet belonging to the vendors. My lord sees on the east 72 by 11. My lord sees the other deed 72 by 11 on the east. On my lord sees west, land and structure of holding number 72. This also says part of 72. The Chohuddi is the same. The only difference is one is said 6 katas, one is said 5.5, because there was no actual measurement. But the land is the same.
Yes.
My lord, also another factor is he was not a outsider who did not do anything. He was in possession of my plot when I purchased it. That's an admitted possession. My lord, we see he enters into an agreement with me. Once I buy it, I enter into an agreement with him, which my lord will find at page 59.
This you have shown that there was an agreement
With him.
and there was a condition that he will vacate the
Exactly. And he took money from me. If it's a separate plot, how will that question arise? And my lord will see page 62. The schedule of the agreement again matches.
But a kagaz, sir. Maybe. Probably just to read that. Your written notes, I suppose I ask for a written note.
My lord, I would, I will give my lord written note.
Mr. Bhattacharya, the short notes of argument. Give it. Follow. Next day you will complete.
Next day I'll complete. Since he says he's nothing further to say, I'll complete on the next
So
day.
he has completed with
Very well.
maintainability and he says that
But now, again, he started off by saying, I've only ordered one. Very well. Since he's
he
come,
has
I'll
also
complete on
shown
the
in
next
the
day. No problem.
affidavits
If
also
your
it is
lordship
seen that.
requires any further assistance, I will assist your lordship. Otherwise, my lord,
So 2
submission.
points you have argued on maintainability as well as you have disputed that the properties are same.
Same.
Since the measurement and the boundaries are as per you, it needs evidence to ascertain whether these are similar or not. He says that as per the evidence on record, they are similar.
Not only that, plus in the middle, there's another agreement between us, which has the identical Chaudhary to his deed.
Follow? 27th. See, 27th.
27th of February. Very well. 27th of February.
On that day, please come with it.
Yes, I will. I will. I will.
Conclude that.
I will.
Okay. Chalo, it is good. Please follow. এই আগের দিনে দেখো তো একটা কনফিউজ করেছো কোনো করতে যেত
আমাকে দলপতি
Partition.
কাছে গেছে
রয় চৌধুরী
সপ্তম
আগের দিনে ডেটে দেখো
বলছে আমি দুটো ডেড বডি পেয়েছি
কনক্লুডেড
কি করবো আমি বললো আজকে হবে বললো না কালকে বলছে আরেকটা ডেড বডি আসছে
রুদ্রদেব চৌধুরী learned advocate for the
ডেড বডি
applicant he seeks to place his further arguments this matter on 27th February. Okay.
My lord, under very compelling circumstances, my lord,
Sorry,
before your
sorry.
lordship, my lord, the petitioner has been, my lord, the petitioner's service will go on, my lord.